everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So excited, so super excited to have this channel where you guys can get to know a little bit about myself and where I can share some inspirational, motivational tips. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'm a staff nurse. I work on a medical ward. How is it like working as a nurse in this pandemic? Well, let me say, it's crazy. It's not easy. It's fast paced, but it's rewarding, because I know every nurse wakes up those early mornings and goes home those late evenings because we have a love for people and we want to help people. If people are sick, we feel that it's our responsibility, to help them get better and go home to be with their families. So yeah, that's what kind of keeps me motivated as a nurse. I've worked for some years now, and just thought I'd open this YouTube channel just to talk about different things, nursing, inspirational, motivational, and just to see like if I can help somebody out there. Even if I can help one person, I'll be good. So I have some self-care tips for the nurses out there who have been working so hard, doctors out there, anybody working at home, if they've just been down the dumps and they feel like they need some self-care tips, to just get them going again. So first tip is hair. Do something with your hair, something different, something new. So if you want to have curls in it, put in some curls. If you want to dye a different color, go out and get some hair dye. Now, depending on where you are, Boots is actually opened in most places. I know there's lockdowns around the world, but go to your chemist. Those are still opened, and see if there's a hair dye you can buy, and just dye it a different color if you want. Have a different look if you want to cut it. Watch a YouTube video or somewhere, get some information on how to cut your hair. If you're a guy and you want to shave your hair, look up videos again on how to do it yourself, or get someone at home to do it for you. I'm sure it's straightforward. It might be a bit tricky at the start, but you get the hang of it. So first thing is hair. And then for girls, do your makeup on your day off. I know for sure as a nurse I cannot go into work like this because the makeup will just melt, because once you have the mask on, the goggles or visors on, the cap, the gown, it'll just melt off you. You just sweat so much that makeup is not really a necessity. It's not something you think about in the morning when you wake up anymore. So yeah, but I would definitely advise you to take care of your skin though. So if you want to exfoliate, buy a nice exfoliator. St. Ives is one of them. It's really good. There's so many different exfoliators you can use. Face scrubs, really great for your skin. Yeah, just have like a nighttime routine that is good for your skin. Serums that, depending on your skin type, whether it's dry or oily, that can help it stay healthy and vibrant. Next thing is exercise. Goodness me, it's something that we all know we should do more of, but we just don't. Why? I don't know. We just lack the motivation. The lack of motivation that just drags us down. But listen guys, exercise is so good for you. I don't even need to say this. Like, so good for your general health. Every doctor, every nurse will advise their patients to exercise more, because it's just good for your overall body function, for your organs, for just, even if you actually want to have energy, the more you exercise, the more energy you have. It sounds paradoxical, but it's so true. Then yes, exercise also releases endorphins, which helps lift your mood. And interestingly enough, exercise helps you drink water, because winter time is the hardest time for me to drink water, because just don't feel thirsty. But if you exercise, listen, after a few minutes, you're gonna feel like I need some water. You'll be panting for air. Especially if you haven't exercised for a long time, you're gonna find yourself really, out of breath, and you need to obviously take your time, listen to your body, be able to push yourself to go in that extra few minutes of a jog, but stay hydrated. It's so good for you. It's good for your skin, it's good for your cognition. It's just brilliant exercise. So next is treat days. Have treat days, guys. If you are a person who loves pizza, loves cake, honestly, we can't have everyday cake, we can't have everyday pizza, but have one day in a week, or one day every 2 weeks, one day that you feel is good for you to have a treat day. Because listen, you need to treat yourself. I mean, this whole pandemic has been so hard on everyone. Have a day to treat yourself, just make sure that day is one day and doesn't stretch into a week or 2 weeks, because then that's not really a treat day. It's more of a habit that's going the wrong way. So have one day as a treat day. Also, have a day that you just doll up, one day maybe during the weekend, have date night with your partner, dress up, wake up, dress up as if you're going somewhere, order takeaway in, something that requires you to wear something different. I read an article recently that said fashion has gone out the door. Everyone just wears PJs and tracksuit bottoms, and that couldn't be far from the truth, because we've just stopped wearing nice things. So have one day where go in your wardrobe, find something nice, like, I'll wear that. For me, I do that on a Saturday, because usually it was Saturdays I would go to church, and I usually wear a nice dress or something. So I usually do that. I will wear something nice on a Saturday if I'm going somewhere. But, just have that day where you can just dress nicely and just mind yourself and kind of, have a nice mood, at home, where even go for a walk or something like that. Next, try out different hobbies. Something that maybe you've always wanted to do, but just never got a way around doing it. Could be a new hobby like music, could be a language. For me, I've picked up guitar. So I've always wanted to play guitar, to learn how to play guitar. Just never had the time. I just had the guitar lying around the house for years. Don't know why. Just never had the motivation or time to play guitar. Now that I have all this time on my days off, I'm like, listen, I can do this. I can learn guitar. So I use Simply Guitar. This video is by no means sponsored, but I use Simply Guitar, and it's great. It's really great. It's a little bit pricey, but it's great for beginners. It helps you along the way. Starts from scratch, literally, and builds you up to your own pace. It's great. So pick up a new hobby, whether it's music or learn a language. If there's a language you've always liked, or you just like the way it sounds when people speak it. Like French or Spanish or Italian or Chinese or Japanese, some language that you've always wanted to learn. For me, I speak 2 languages. The third I understand. So the third is French. I understand French. Like, probably if someone was in the room and they're speaking French, I probably understand, say, 75% of what they're saying, but I wouldn't be able to speak back. I don't know why. Je ne sais pas. So that's what I need to work on. I need to work on learning how to speak French. So yeah, that's everything. I've talked a little bit about myself, what I do. I've just given you some self-care tips which might be helpful to you guys, and I've given you some advice on some hobbies that you guys can pick up. So yeah, that is all for today. As a little habit for our channel, this channel, we want to always end on a quote, a motivational or inspirational quote. And today's quote comes from Dr. Maya Angelou, who said, "If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude towards it." That is all, everybody. Until next time, stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.